wabbarrokatuh. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let me introduce myself to you. My complete name is Aprianingsi and you can call me April. I'm 21 years old and then I'm a student of STK IPA Pisdompu in English department. Now I'm 6th semester. Actually, why I make these videos? Because I have to fulfill my final examination for my lecturer, Miss Diana Purwati. That is about cross-cultural understanding. Do you know about cross-cultural understanding? Let me tell you about what is cross-cultural understanding. Cross-cultural understanding is a study of English course that learn about understanding of culture differences. According to the lesson, defines culture as a way of life of its members, the collection of ideas and habits which they learn, share, and transmit from generation to generation. Culture is everything that relates to life, such as style of life, habits, food, drink, costumes, communication, music, dancing, and so on. Because in cross-cultural understanding, we are talking about understanding of cultural differences. I'm sure we will find barrier of the culture itself. There are some of barrier in cultural differences, such as ethnocentrism, discrimination, stereotyping, culture shock, reverse culture shock, cultural blindness, cultural imposition, and the last is tone differences. But now I will not tell you all of about this kind, but I only want choose one point of this kind. It's about culture shock. Let's talking about culture shock. According to the Wikipedia, culture shock is a term used to describe feelings of surprise, anxiety, misunderstanding that someone understands in contact with a culture that is totally different, such as compilation in a French. That's why the victim of the culture shock is mostly college students abroad. There are 4 phases of culture shock: the honeymoon phase, the crisis phase, the adjustment phase, and the last is bicultural phase. Going to the example. Indonesia versus Australia.
Alright, how's it going everybody? My name is Akira and yeah, as you know, I'm doing a student exchange program in Australia. If you follow my Instagram, because I update a lot on my Instagram. So, I'm gonna share my experience doing my student exchange in Australia. Well, as you can see from the title of this video, it's Australia Culture Shock. So, I'm gonna deliver to you some of the shocking cultural problems, because I'm not Australian, I'm Indonesian. Let's see, what are the culture shocks? So, the first thing that I noticed in Australia that is really different than Indonesia is of course the race of the people. Yeah, most of Australians are white and I am Asian. I think I got a bit of a Chinese descent, I don't know, like 200 years ago or 100 years ago. So right now I'm really getting used to see white people. I'm getting used to talking to white people in English, and from what I've seen in Australia, I think that the average height of Australian is way taller than Indonesian. For example, I am 5'7". I think I'm legit 5'7". I'm not exaggerating because I'm already short. Because I think at school the average height is about 5'9" or 5'10". And yeah, that's the culture shock of a race. But as time goes by, when you live in Australia, you're gonna feel that even though I'm Asian, I'm feeling that I'm being white, because I'm getting used to seeing white people and I'm getting used to study with white people, mingle with white people, and yeah, I don't really care at all that I'm an Asian. Next is the weather. So if you guys don't know, in Australia It's winter right now and it's pretty cold, but there is no snow. I live in New Gisborne, Victoria, Australia. Well, it's way colder because it is in the countryside than in a city like Melbourne or Sydney or any other big city in Australia. Especially when I got to wear shorts to go to school, because I actually get the long pants but it doesn't fit me right because I'm a fat bastard. And yeah, I gotta wear shorts, and then I'm wearing blazer. It's pretty cold sometimes. I think the coldest I'm feeling like 1 degree, I think. And the next is prices. When I arrive in Australia, prices are really high. So for example, if you want to buy an internet card, I get one from Aptus. It's not a sponsor video, and it costs like 35 bucks or 30 bucks, I don't know. It's pretty expensive compared to Indonesia. Like, I think I spend about mostly under 10 bucks for a month for internet card. And also everything is cheap in Australia except 2 things. First is shoes, and second is milk. I don't know why, but I think shoes is way cheaper in Australia than in Indo, because the tax that is coming from China, Vietnam, USA is not as high when the shoes is coming to Indonesia. So yeah, and when there is a discount, it's gonna be really cheap. Everything is gonna be really cheap for sure. And also milk. In Indonesia, milk for a liter is gonna cost like $1.80, but in Australia it only costs like $1. So my host family in Australia, they bought 3 liters of milk that is only cost $3. And yeah.
Based on these videos, we can get a conclusion. Learn about cross-cultural understanding is very important. We can know, understand, and we can share to the other about this knowledge. And then, to know the other culture is very important for us, for avoiding the problem of barrier culture differences. Me, as a student, is very happy to learn about this subject, and I enjoy with this subject. I hope all of you can understand, and these videos will be benefit for all of us. Let's I say, the difference is certain, but don't let us hate each other. Remember, the rainbow is beautiful because it has a different color. Love the difference, then you will find a beauty. Bye Aprianingsih. Thank you so much for watching my videos.